Because there is a best case scenario. You get to create it with your mind, with your energy. That means going into the experience that you're having in the belief that is going to go your way. Now, the human brain has a primal negativity bias, right? It's always going to go naturally from a primal instinct to the worst case scenario to give you the best chance of staying alive, right? Because what do we do in that instance? We'll fight, right? We'll fight the situation. We'll het up. We'll get ready. We'll run. But the energy of those things, or you'll just give up completely and play dead. The energy of those things tells the universe what to send back. So the minute that you're deciding anything from a place of assumption or that primal negativity bias, you are sending the energy out that is going to send you exactly what you don't want back. Worrying is praying. Who's read my book, Awaken Your Miracle Frequency? It's easier than you think to have it all. This is the essence of the book. There is a best case scenario. You get to create it first. It starts in your imagination. It comes through your energy. How do you start defying everything that is programmed into you? Everything from the minute you were born and you were given a name, you were go through your childhood, you may be the third sister, you're given a role. You're the eldest sister, you're given a role. You go into school, you're told that to create a result, you take an action. Everything through your entire lifetime has been programmed to a Newtonian physics, cause and effect. That is not the truth. Because quantum physics shows us that everything is possible. There are infinite possibilities happening all at one time. And the one that happens for you is the one that you create first, energetically. It's where you place your focus. It's how you sit in abundance, even if everything in your logical mind screams, fight, run, or play dead completely, right? And there is a way that you have to start creating the neuroplasticity, the new way, the neurogenesis of running your business. Because like whether it's the big thing or the little thing, you're going to have hurricanes all of the time, and you get to choose whether you react to them or dance in them. You react in them, you go inside, you bunker down, right? Or you strip naked and you dance in the rain. I'm starting to live my life and run my business in the way that I strip off naked and I dance in the rain. And I'm starting to see how that manifests in the abundance that I want, because it's all coming from me, right? It's all coming from you too. Every situation that you have in your life and your business right now is coming from you. It's coming from some belief system somewhere. We always get what we ask for. The universe can only say yes. There's this decoding process from the minute something happens to what plays out from there and what you get as a result. You can always get the result that you seek from how you respond, right? Respond. If you decode the internal biological process, even just with a breath, you're getting to a place of neutrality, and in neutrality you can make a measured response, right? And sometimes that requires us to sit in our deepest discomfort. That instinct to come out of yourself and go fix this, go do that, it's actually taking you away from the emotion that you're feeling in the moment, which is just hugely uncomfortable, right? I'm going through something with my mum right now. She's having hallucinations. My mum has stage 4 cancer. She is sick from that. She's been taking various drugs for the cancer. She's also bipolar, so she's got various drugs for that. And somewhere in the middle, we think something's interacting, and she's having these hallucinations. And these hallucinations have gone from 1 or 2 to constant, right? Constant. Like she's constantly in hallucination. My dad, he's trying to, be there from this belief system that what she sees isn't real. And so he's trying to say, it's not real, calm down, and that's not helping. So she's getting up and she's reacting to him, and then he's reacting to her, and they're both miserable. And my mum's terrified. I went into myself and I asked, what do I need to see to understand what is happening for her. And I actually breathed into an altered state of consciousness where I was there with her in the hallucination, and I realized how terrifying they are. But I also realized something while I was there, right? When we are in reaction to what we see. So if you think of the parallel between my mum's reaction, my mum's hallucinations, and whatever is going on in your world that's scary, the minute you react to it, it actually becomes a thing, right? It becomes scary. But me telling my mum not to react to these scary things that she's seeing, it's not helpful because she's going to react, right? And so, number one, there's two things there. Number one, the first thing is the power of the reaction changes the experience and the reality. And the second thing is that sometimes there's just nothing that we can do to fix that, right? And so I had to sit in the discomfort of not being able to help my mum right now. There's nothing I can do to help my mum. There's nothing my dad can do to help my mum. And the biggest thing that I can do for myself and possibly to heal them is to understand why that feels so difficult, you know? You will see a next level in your business, right? You will. You'll see it, you'll see the money, you'll see the influence you want, you'll see the impact you want all of it, right? Somewhere in you'll be blocking it. You'll be the only thing that's blocking it. I shared a post on my social media that, you know, your brain is literally fucking with you. Your brain is literally fucking with you. It wants to keep you safe. That is its only... If you haven't read my book, Awaken Your Miracle Frequency, it is easier than you think to have it all. Read it. You know, drop into the comments that you want it. I'll show you how to connect with it, as well as get a bunch of bonuses that are worth like a lot of money, a lot of value to you right now for the next few days. Drop a comment if you haven't read it, you want to read it, you want to get it for free, because it explains all of this. That the brain's, you know, safety is a biological thing. It is what the brain wants to do, is to keep you safe, and your next level of success is not safe because you've never experienced it. It's unfamiliar, it's the unknown. But where we go to when we're able to go into the unknown is into our creative power. Not a survival reaction, you know, not a panic, not a fight, not a flight, not a distract, a creative power. A powerful, not force, because there's no force, just response. Just that beautiful divine feminine, whether you're male, female, whatever, this natural ability to always know what to do. And this beautiful, you know, connection, open connection between you and source, that's going to give you hints along the way, that's going to drop the breadcrumbs. You're not on your own, you know. What you have to do, that creative response comes through you, literally comes through you in inspiration when you're out of that survival reaction, right? Which is why I tell you to breathe, which is why I tell you to relax, which is why I tell you to decode your primal emotional response system, so that instead of being in a reaction and doing all the things you've always done and getting the same as you've always got, something else comes through, you know, and you get to see the magic of the, you know, I'm going to believe that everything's happening for me, and this is for my next level. This is so that I can earn $1 million in 2023. Because through that has to come $1 million of impact, right? Which means I have to fucking grow. I have to learn some more shit. I have to become a better version of myself. I have to become more fearless, and I have to prove to people that they can become fearless as well. And, you know, fearless isn't a fight thing. Fearless isn't a brutal kind of, you know, masculine energy. It is a beautiful divine feminine form of knowing, inner knowing, trust that you are divinely held and supported. And the thing is that we are programmed, conditioned, and our experiences have told us that there is a chance that there isn't enough, right? There isn't. There's a chance. And so on that chance, for a primal need of safety, for a conditioned need of safety, we never allow ourselves to truly find out whether we can trust that the opposite is true for us. And the moment that you can do that you can let go, where you can actually allow the universe to answer the question, what is the consequence? Allow it to show you, everything changes. And to do that, you have to awaken your miracle frequency. You have to be in this place of an entirely different energetic blueprint, and there's ways that we imprint the blueprint that attracts what you want, more of what you want and less of what you don't want. And I am so up to show you how to do that. So up to show you how to do that. The way that you can start is downloading that book that comes with right now 7 free bonuses that are all to support your journey to completely shifting how you're showing up in your business. Not from a place of force, not from a place of action, but from a place of allowing, surrendering, and trust. Inspired action, alpha creation. I teach you how to alpha create, which is connecting in with the neocortex of the brain, the new part of the brain, away from this survival place that you're used to operating in, into this place over here where you are the creative power at all times, which means you have to reconnect neurosomatically the pathways between your body's ancient wisdom and your mind's ability to filter them through your action, because they've gone to sleep. If you don't use it, you lose it in your brain, right? So this part of your brain, you're not used to acting from there. You're used to acting from over here in this logical left brain. From this, I will need to fix everything and do everything, and that is how I create results, because everything in my entire lifetime of program has shown me that. We have to reconnect the body to the mind, and that's what you're doing in the 7x7 method that I gift you through the app that you get coming into this community, that you can now understand through the context of my stories and my insight in the book. I saw a beautiful quote from Aubrey Marcus, or I heard it on a podcast. I don't know if you follow Aubrey Marcus, but he's freaking a legend. And he said, yeah, we've, propelled a rocket up into space. We've made it go through the resistance of, time up into space. Fucking physics, yeah. Imagine all that force of a rocket, all of that, and then suddenly that's cause and effect. Quantum physics, we cause and effect. We simply be and we have, which comes back to what a lot of people are, highly respected personal development people say. You have to be before you have. That's, it comes from you, right? I get up every single day asking the question, like, how can I make an impact today? What can I share from my classroom that's going to help this person on their journey to making their difference? Because we're all about the light. We're all in this light work. We all want to make a difference. And you make a bigger difference when your business is succeeding. You do. 3 years I spent in my business not succeeding, not making money. I wasn't helping anybody, and I wasn't even helping my own family. It was pitiful. I share that story in the book. The journey of going from struggling to impacting has a direct return in income. The two are the same thing energetically. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Become the creative power in your life and your business. I'm here to help you. The book is there for you. If you want to get access to all of it, if you're ready to take your quantum leap in 2023, I'm here with you. I hope this has been helpful, and wishing you the most beautiful day. Signing out. Bye-bye.